Let's talk about this scenario where your court case numbers are bonds, as well as your social security number, your birth certificate number, driver's license number. The list goes on. I'm sure people have seen the video where they look up their document numbers on Fidelity to pull up a stock and find the CUSIP. Well, here's an example of one. From Fidelity, we can see the CUSIP number as well as the symbol. In addition to that, we see the net asset and the portfolio asset. And here's another one for a completely different court case, valued at over $1 billion. And the indication that it's a court case if we take out a law clerk's handbook, which explains how docket numbers are assigned. Specifically, the prefix CR or CA, sometimes CV, indicates whether the case is criminal or civil. And if you can see right here, that's what the CR stands for, as well as in this one. To put it simply for anyone who's new to stuff like this, companies like the courts, because if you weren't aware the court is a corporation, are trading on your name in the form of trust in the state. May or may not be a part of their trust indenture, depending on the structure of the business. But be aware how back office accounting works.
How many people would be willing to play a game of Monopoly with real money if the banker was making up the rules, rigging the dice, stealing the money, cheating the players, and grabbing up all the properties? The answer is almost everybody. The truth is that only 1% of the world's population of over 6 billion people is controlling the other 99%. That 1% owns the world's banks and most of the world's wealth, land, and resources. So why is everybody passively cooperating with this madness? Because the wealthy 1% who write the rules have taught the other 99% to obey them and to feel powerless to change things. When people feel powerless, they cling to passive attitudes, like ignorance is bliss, things aren't that bad, or let God take care of everything. Before choosing a passive attitude, remember that the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good people to do nothing.
The security number is not yours. The number is not yours. It belongs to the Social Security Administration. They gave you that number to use so that they can tax you every step of the way. I know that there's this colloquial understanding that the taxes that are collected are used for retirement, but you're putting money into an account that's not really yours. There's a registration number for an individual, which can also be a corporation. Here's a letter from the Social Security Administration, stating that the Social Security Act doesn't require a person to have a Social Security number to live or work in the United States, nor does it require a Social Security number for the purpose of having one. This letter also states that if the request has no legal basis, then the person may refuse to disclose a Social Security number and still receive the services from the agency. And here's the same letter from 1998, saying the same exact thing. But even if I show people shit like this, they'll still sit here and say some convoluted argument because they have a slave mentality and don't know how to do anything for themselves. It's like, who's gonna fight for your rights but you? It's that mentality of, I don't know what to do, so I'm not gonna do anything. That gets people all types of fucked up